Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone is fine. Sorry for the delay. We had some technical issues, but we are here ready to start our session. Today is a very special day because it's almost been around 9 months since we started this project Pysimverse. And finally, today we are about to open it to public for pre-orders. And this is not just a random pre-order, it is something that you will get for lifetime. So if you back us today as a backer, then you are going to get it for life. Okay, before we continue, please confirm that you are able to hear me properly. Hello, everyone. Are you able to hear me? Seems to be some technical issue. Hello, hello. The voice is okay. Finally, we have a confirmation. So I believe we can move forward. So please, everyone, I love to hear where are you from. Please introduce yourself in the chat and we will proceed with our session. So we have Fadi from Indonesia, we have Belgium, we have India, Hyderabad. So people are coming in from a lot of different areas. It's always good to know. We have somebody from Lahore. So a lot of people are joining in at the moment because we had a small delay, some technical issues, as you know. These things can happen. Anyways, so welcome everyone and welcome to our channel. Welcome to Pysimverse. And today we are going to open the pre-orders and we will also look into any questions that you have related to Pysimverse. So what exactly is Pysimverse? It's basically a simulator. So it's a simulator for drones where you can program in Python and you can see the results in your simulator, which is Pysimverse. So here we have an example. Let me just quickly run this. So if anybody is new to that, they can understand this. So here we have our drone running and the drone is going to send the feedback or send the stream of the camera to our Pysimverse, to our Python code, and then using that Python code we can program to do lots of different things. So for example, here we are doing a counting of cars, right? So here you can see 4 cars, 5 cars. Now right now it might not be the perfect, but that's the point. You will write your own algorithm and you will test it out without leaving your comfortable sofa seat. That's the basic idea. So here the idea is that there's an accident and because of that there's a long line of cars that have been stuck, and then there you go. So here you can see the count was 13 cars, but in reality we had 16 cars. So if you can see at the bottom here, we had 16 cars. So that's the idea. Right now it's not the best algorithm, so you have to change a few things so that it always gets the right number. So if I go back home and reset this, the number of cars will change, and then you can keep trying on different scenes where you have different total number of cars, and then you can check out whether it will work or not. Is there any Pysimverse free version? So of course, yeah, some parts of it will be free, like a few challenges will be free. The rest of them will be paid. So we have somebody from Turkey. A question comes in my mind: does code in simulation support real flight controller, or is it just graphical representation using Python compiler? Thank you. So basically what we have done is we have created a physics engine that is dependent on a lot of different things like mass, the acceleration, the wind speed, a lot of things that gather together, and then it runs. It's not, I believe your question is that it's not saying, okay, move forward, let's say 5 centimeters or 10 centimeters, and then you just physically move the drone. I believe it's called transformation in these softwares. So you just transform 5 centimeters forward. No, it's not like that. It's basically the force. So we apply the force based on the propellers, and that actually moves the drone. So it's very, very close to reality. And of course, we are improving it as well. So with time, it will keep getting better and better. Okay, so moving on, what we will do is we'll have a look at what exactly is Pysimverse and what are you getting today as an offer. So if we go to, let's go to Pysimverse. So you can see the link here somewhere above. Where is it? Yeah, here, pysimverse.com. That's basically the link. You can go check it out. And let me show you what exactly will you be getting if you join Pysimverse. So there we have it, pysimverse.com, and my internet is getting slow because we're streaming as well. So we did launch a video just now, and you can play this and we'll explain everything, why drones are important, why exactly did we create Pysimverse. This is one of the examples using Pysimverse where you're jogging, you're using PID to track the person and so on. So I will not go through this. You can check it on our YouTube channel. Now, what exactly are we offering today? We are offering super early bird pre-order. What does that mean? That means that only for the next 7 days, this is the timer, only for the next 7 days, you will be able to get a lifetime deal. So that is for super early bird, which means you will be the founding member of Pysimverse. And after launch, we are going to have a subscription model because there's a lot of levels, there will be a lot of competitions, there will be a lot of live sessions that will be conducted. And doing that only one-time payment does not make sense. We need the recurring revenue to keep on moving and keep on creating levels. If it were just a simple course or a simple software, do it once and just ship it, then yeah, it makes sense. But we will be upgrading levels, we will adding more scenarios and a lot of different missions every month. So that's why we will be offering a subscription model. But if you are someone who trusts us and believes in this project and you support us, then you will be getting the best deal possible, which is one-time payment, and that's it. So that's our lifetime deal, Python drone simulator. What exactly is the simulator? It has real physics. There is no hardware required. We have lots of missions. It is Python based, which is basically what everybody loves. And then we have computer vision enabled because, well, we do need computer vision to see and react based on the environment. And then we have multiple drone control, which means you will be able to control hundreds of drones within your computer. Now, it depends on the computer as well. So if you have a slow computer, you might be able to handle 50 or 100. If you have a very good one, you might be able to handle more than 1,000 as well. So why learning drone coding is so difficult? Now, this is the big one. So these are the reasons that why we created Pysimverse. So the first one is that the battery drains in 10 to 15 minutes, especially the ones that are indoors. The drones, they eat up the battery very quickly. Then we have the drone kits, which are very expensive and they are very complicated to get started with, to build. If you are somebody who has worked with Raspberry Pi and drones, creating a drone using Raspberry Pi, you will know how complicated that is. Then drones can be unsafe, especially in the indoor environment. So if you are working from home and you are testing out, then yeah, if it's in the simulator, it will be so much easier and safer. And in a lot of places, it's not even allowed to fly the drone yet. So you have to be careful regarding that. So now the solution, introducing Pysimverse. What exactly does it do? It simulates drone environments where you can code them. So how exactly can you get started? Now for beginners, how simple it is. You simply write 5 lines of code. So you write the import for Pysimverse. It's a Python library that we have created. And after that, let's go back when it gets started. And then after that, you are going to import, you are going to create a drone object. You are going to connect with the drone. You will tell it to take off. You will move forward. That's it. You hit run and it will run. That's the basic idea. Okay, and then who can use this? Developers, students, researchers, gamers, makers, whoever. And specifically, we will be introducing some university elements to it, where you have a teaching environment where we have multiple people, multiple students who are learning. We are going to create a portal for that as well, but that's is after launch, not at this moment. Then these are some of the projects that we have been working on. These are some of the scenarios, the missions. So animal surveillance, assume you are in a forest and you want to keep an eye on a specific animal, and the drone has to keep a specific distance so that it does not scare away the animal and it's not too far that it is not detected. So you have to find that correct balance to do the surveillance part. Then you have face tracking, you have warehouse surveillance, and then you have drone show, obstacle avoidance, firefighting drills. There's a lot of times that forests catch fires, so to quickly find and do a rescue mission, this will be very important. You have a garage scene. This is the basic, the very, very basic garage scene. That will be the first one that you will try your luck on. Then we have the traffic surveillance that you just saw. You have multiple cars being affected by an accident, and then you have to count, or you have to report back the accident, you have to report back different things. Then you have the jogging tracking. Basically, you are running and you are tracking one person. And then there will be different levels of this as well, where, for example, there's nobody there, right? You are the only one jogging. But then the second level will be where you are jogging and then there are other people, right? So it should not track the other people, it should track only you. And then there will be other levels where you have obstacles and it has to move around those obstacles. So there's a lot of levels, there's a lot of things that will be added. And then we have the physics. How exactly does the drone move? It's not transformation where you just move forward and go left, right like this. It's properly created with the physics engine. Then we have drone delivery. This is one of the favorite ones of mine, and where you will be able to pick from a map that this is where I want to deliver. Now the drone has to find the fastest and shortest path like Google Maps, and then you have to deliver it there safely and return. So that's the idea. And then we have car chase. You have to chase a car. When police is trying to chase it, they can launch a drone and it will be able to catch. Line following, this will be one of our first competitions where we will have this open, and then you can use line following from the drone using computer vision, and who will do the fastest. There will be a leaderboard where you will be able to see your number, your score, and so on. So then why exactly do you want to choose Pysimverse? How is it different than others? Now you can read all of this, and I would say personally, I believe, one, it's beginner friendly. It's very easy to get started. Imagine if you have to use ROS, right? It's very difficult to get started with that. But something like this is very, very easy to get started with. Then the second biggest thing is computer vision support. So our main goal is to give computer vision support the best that we can. So these two things make it very, very different. Of course, there are other things, but these two are the biggest differences that you will look into. Okay, so the lifetime deal, you are going to pay only once. You will get all live session access, competition access, access to all levels, every level that will be coming up, every new scenario, and all the premium features you will get. And this is for 7 days only. You will get it for 197. After that, it will be 297. And when we launch, after that, it will only be membership. There will be no lifetime access. Now, you can also get the 1 year subscription if you don't want to get lifetime. That is currently $119. And then we have the early bird as 134. And after launch, we will have it as 180. So you can already see the value to money. After launch, $180 will give you 1 year. And here, right now, 197 will give you lifetime. So I think it's a steal, right? So that's the idea. So this is the timeline. We started in October 2024. In December, we had a very basic prototype. Then we added our physics engine. We did some testing, and now we are basically opening up pre-orders. And then in November, we are expecting that you will get the early access. The ones who will back right now, you will get early access, and the expected delivery is in 2025. Okay, we have some questions. How can I use this Pysimverse free version? We're gonna find simulator to. So the free version, of course, will get once it launches, right? So that's where you will get. I installed the Python package on my PowerCharm IDE from PyB. So right now, of course, you need the software, the simulator, and the Python code to run it simultaneously. So once you have both of these, then you can run it. I built a drone in university semester project, but when I fly the drone, something I cannot out of control. Sometimes it's in course. I am undergraduate students of IoT. Yeah, it's really difficult to create a drone and make it fly. There's a lot of variables that go into that. I want to make a drone project with Pysimverse, like in line following drone obstacles. Yeah, so you will be able to do that very soon. So now the good thing is that people and governments are opening up to drone flights, and a testimonial to that is that 1 million FFA registered remote pilots certificates have been granted. So, and this is the stats of 2025. Schools, they are opening curriculums for Python development, and they are at a very basic level, of course. And then companies are hiring these developers as well. So the drone market is expected to grow a lot by 2030. It is already at 73 billions, by the way. So especially in China, they are doing lots of great stuff. You can have a look at our trailer. It basically tells you all about that. So about us, who we are, we have done Kickstarter campaigns. We have sold courses in over 80 countries. We have produced over 12 different projects. We have done 12 different launches and successfully delivered those projects as well. So this is your lifetime offer from 12th of August to 19th of August. You will get it only for 197. And we went to OpenCV as well, and they actually loved the project where we demoed all of this. These are some of the footages from there. So you can see we are getting the data, we are trying to solve a problem. That's the best part. Like, you need to focus on problem solving rather than hardware not working, crashing into things, safety regulations, and so on. I mean, it's a game changer for me, at least. That, by the way, that's how I try to create projects. So I see where I face the problem, and then I see why, if people are facing the same problem, then I try to find the solution for that. This is the car counter that we just saw. And this is one of the best ones. I really enjoy this because we have done this in real time as well, in real life, using the Telodrone. And this is the exact same thing, but in a simulation. So you have to find the object and you have to go through the object within your room. That's the idea. And here you can run multiple drones. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 drones, and these are some of the scenarios, the missions that you will get, which will be very interactive, where you have to go in this region to complete the task. So you have 4 drones, and 4 of them need to make this shape to finish the task, and it will be a lot of fun to play around with this. We have a question: can we use this sim to develop project and publish as science article? Of course, yes, of course. So that's the idea. Like, if you are able to improve the logic and the algorithm, then of course you can publish that algorithm. You can say you used Pysimverse and all of that, and and you can use it commercially as well. We don't mind. So this is our team. We have a few members. We have a few joining in a few days as well. We have a lot of developers that are working on this project, and this is the thing that you can pre-order from. So you have the option of 1-year subscription, and you have the offer of lifetime. So 120 is basically for 1 year, and lifetime is 197. So if you were interested in development of these drones, I would say go for the lifetime. You will get everything. And the idea here is that we know that the world right now is it's not in a very good situation at this point. That's why we have kept the pricing very low, especially for the lifetime, so that the ones who are really backing us, they will get the best deal possible. So this is available only for 7 days. So if you are interested in that, this would be the right time to invest. Okay, so after I have used the simulation to debug and train, and it's perfect, can I transfer it to a real drone platform with easy same simulation code? That is a very good question. So the question is, if I have written the code in the simulation, in the same environment, and if I recreate that environment, it will be very, very close. So we are already doing testing on that how exactly does it behave. We have multiple drones already that we are testing on, but our aim, and that's basically our driving force, we try to find whether it is giving the right physics or not, the right response based on physics. Excuse me. So that's the basic idea. So yes, you will be able to do that, but that's the problem. Like, most of the drones that are available in the market, they will not allow you to write the code. But we will try to do something. We will try to pick some drones that that allow you to write the code, and then we will try to do some collaboration or something, that their drone is available in our software and you can simply replicate what you do. So one of the examples that I really love, when I was a coach in one of the robotics competitions, where they had an infinity sign. So they had an infinity sign with lines, and the drone had to follow that infinity line. And how many times and with how many seconds, that was the basically that was where you will check who is the winner. So that was a really amazing competition, and something like that will be very beneficial. So if you are a competitor and then you are working on a competition like this, then you can basically have the same competition in, let's say, the simulator, and then using that you can train your drone, and then you can just put the code in what do you call, your drone itself, and it should work fine, right? So your tuning will be reduced 90%. So again, I cannot say it will be perfect, but yeah, it will be 90%, and it will be so much easier for you to debug. Now, if you have any questions, it is already open. You can go ahead and pre-order if you think that this is useful for you. So it's already available, and again, it will be only available for 7 days. So if you are interested, now would be the right time. So this is basically it for today. And now if you have any questions, you can ask. I can answer any questions. If not, then we will keep you updated with the progress of Pysimverse once you are in the loop. So what does the package, somebody's asking, please explain what does your package contain? Simulator and tutorial. So that's the best part. So if you go to the, yeah, so there you go. So one, you are paying only once. You will get live sessions for lifetime, right? Whenever we will have a live session, that is only for the pro users, you will get access to that, right? And something like this, you are getting live sessions for forever, right? Then competitions as well you will get. So any tutorials that we will do using our live session, you will get them for free. And there will be updates for lifetime, new levels, and premium features. I hope that answers your questions. Will later in future the simulation will be scalable, where we customize the environment by ourselves, just importing JSON data? That's a very good idea, and that's a very good question. We already have some suggestions from our users that we should have the option of adding and removing sensors within the drone. We are looking into that as well. And of course, we will also have a look into this as well, where you can create your own environment. I mean, that will be amazing, especially the ones that I mentioned, that you have a robotics competition, let's say, and there's a specific kind of maze or specific kind of lines that you have to follow. Then of course you can create your own environment and test on that. That will be the best solution for you. But for now, let me be very clear. In the launch, you will not have this feature. But again, we are asking our customers, we are asking our backers, what exactly do you need? And if we have a lot of people saying the same thing, then of course we will develop it. And this is a long project, and we are going to keep adding and working on this. So far, we have spent 9 months on this, and we plan to keep going and making this big. You mean your code has access to physics generated in simulation? Yes. So that's the basic idea. We ordered it, so excited. Thank you very much for backing us. We already have a few orders coming in, and that is great to see how people are responding. And every day, you know, we are getting emails and comments that where can I download the simulator? Where can I download? So right now you cannot download because we haven't published a build yet. But once we do, you will be able to download and run your Python program, and it will be very exciting. We are going to give early access, so just make sure that you keep an eye on that. We will keep sending you updates and emails so that you are in the loop, and you will get you will be the first one to get the access. Somebody's saying you look great and fine. Thank you. Okay, so that's the basic idea. I hope you have enjoyed this. If there are any questions, we still have like a few minutes, and if you want to ask anything, you can. If not, then we will end the session here, and hopefully you are going to keep an eye on this project, because it is, I believe it's something that is going to be really useful in like 2 years, because right now the drone batteries are the limiting factor in my eyes, right? uh, if the battery is resolved, you will see drones everywhere, right? And that, when you see the drones everywhere, I think that will be a little bit late. It's best to get started right now. Is there a possibility that the simulation will also add an unrealistic calculation issue? Like, for example, the simulation drone is faster or slower than real world drone. Well, what we are doing is uh, we are creating these drones, and each drone has its limits. And these drones are based on some of the drones that are available in the market. So we are using the same numbers, the same physics numbers, the weight of it, the propeller speed, the top speed of the drone. So we have limits to that. And if you are giving 20% power, and if you're giving the same thing in your real drone, it should work at the same speed. It should work with same acceleration. So that's the basic idea. I hope that answers your question. Okay, so I believe that is pretty much it. Um, if you have any more questions, you can leave it in the comment below after the session ends, and we will be happy to answer any of your questions. And of course, you can look at the video here, the trailer, to see if it's a right fit for you or not. But we believe that this is so easy to get started with that it's a must to learn if you want to go into drone programming. It will be a game changer for that. Now, if you're not interested in drones, that's a different story. But for now, if you are, then I think that is one of the best ways to get started. So this means that I can confidently use the simulation, hoping it will work exactly the same when I transfer to a real drone on the platform. Yes, that's the basic idea. Like, if it's true to physics, then that is what it should respond. So, and we will be publishing a lot of videos where we have the simulator and we have the real drone, and you will see how exactly does it behave. Is it behaving the same way or is not? So that's the basic idea. So this is it for today. I hope you have something new to think about. I hope you have enjoyed this. And if you are interested in drone programming, then do check out and be the founding member of Pysimverse. And you will be able to get access to everything if you back us today on our website. So this is it for today, and I will see you in the next one.